Hey guys, this is Ardin, and I have a quick update. So I am not going to be doing my Let's Play anymore, as most people don't seem to like to watch that, and they'd rather watch the tutorial videos that I sometimes post, which is perfectly fine with me. I honestly like posting those better. I haven't been very good about posting anything recently, especially with school starting back up again. It's going to be even harder. Let's see. So for the classes video, I was thinking about going through the when you go and talk to Boris in the sewer, well, not the sewers, like the Imperial Subterrane or whatever. And he said, like, you get to choose your class. I was thinking of going through the different classes and saying how to play as each. But then I was looking at them and I was like, well, some of them are pretty not interesting, or you couldn't really play them in Oblivion. Like maybe in Skyrim you'll be able to play them better, even though they won't have classes in Skyrim. But for instance, an acrobat, there's not much you can do with that. So instead, I'm going to go through a couple of them, and I've come up with my own. For instance, well, this is sort of like a rogue, I guess, but I made a ranger, and personally, if you've seen the Lord of the Rings, then it's sort of like Strider. He sort of keeps to himself and goes out and stays in the wilderness, things like that. So that's what I'm currently playing through as for my probably last playthrough of Oblivion, and I will load that character up right now and show it to you guys. Okay, so here's my ranger, and he wears leather armor, as most rangers probably would, or huntsman clothes. And I did buy this little shack because I have set myself to have a weight limit of 150, even though this says 250. I think it's more realistic for a character to be able to only carry about 150 pounds, maybe only even 100, but 100 is not much at all, because I'm including what I'm wearing. So, my ranger uses a steel claymore, which I'm debating on going back to a single-handed sword so I can also wield torches. But I'm not sure. I'll think about that. And then he uses a bow and arrows, of course. Personally, I only carry about 30 arrows because, I don't know, let's see. That's 3 pounds right there. I mean, a ranger, I could see them carrying like maybe 50, but that's a lot of arrows if you think about it. All you have to do is just go back to the stores every few days now or buy some more ones, some more arrows. Now, something I debated on was whether to buy all these different, like the almenbic, sorry, and like the retort and things like that, calcinator. I debated on buying those three because they're glass. Well, at least the alembic, sorry, I'll get that. Alembic and the retort are glass, and who would really want to carry glass around? It's fragile, and, you know, I might still get rid of those. But anyway, I debated on those, and they do weigh 15 extra pounds anyway, so we'll see if I keep those. Another thing I do is I collect ingredients because I'm a ranger, and the rangers are out in the wilderness, and they need to learn to use these potions. I don't have any potions because I sold all the potions to get enough money to buy this house, because I had a couple things like this goblin shaman staff and chillerend and backwater blade that I didn't want to be carrying around because they added like a lot of weight. And also I keep the Welkin stones just because, I don't know, they're pretty. I'll separate those out eventually instead of just having a stack. But yeah, so this is my little hovel. It's pretty simple. I didn't want anything too fancy for my ranger. So now I'm going to hop to the wilderness a bit and show you some of how I play with the ranger. Okay, so here we are at Broken Promises Cave, and right now I've got a guy that I need to deal with real quick. Yes, my horse fast traveled with me. But I don't fast travel, as I've said in my other role-playing videos. If this guy would hold still. Again, I have just a sword, so I only parry. I'm getting attacked by seemingly everything around here. One thing I like to do is I like to sort of move the camera with my swing. Like, see, I'm swinging there, so I sort of move the camera just for effect. Anyway, so this is a pretty cool cave I found. Has a nice campfire here you can sit at. And what I do is in the evening find a good campsite if I can. Sometimes I'll head into town and then I'll pull out my alchemy implements and sort of make some ingredients. I don't have anything that can work together. But yeah, you just sort of think, how would a ranger survive out here? And, you know, kill animals, get their hides, things like that. Honestly, as a ranger, I travel very light. And therefore, I don't pick up all the weapons off dead enemies and things like that. I pick up pelts, I'll pick up some things, like gold, of course. But, you know, just sort of play how you want, and think, like I said, think how would like a ranger survive or whatever. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to make more class videos, and if this one isn't very good, I might improve it later on. But, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.